What's going on, guys? It's me, GrubKiller35, aka Jake, and today I'm bringing you some kill confirmed on Ascend with the SN6, which remained untouched in the patch for some reason. And in a couple of parts of the game, I will show you why it should not have been left out of the patch, because it sucks major donkey balls. As well as the AMR9, which is the burst fire SMG, which, you know, actually sounds pretty cool, but no, it does not do well at all, period. Even at point blank range, it takes like 3 bursts to kill somebody. That is not okay. They need to fix their shit. But anyway, there's something I want to talk to you guys about today, and it is the fact that we might not be getting a Black Ops 3 next year. And this is kind of weird. Basically, back on December 7th, Treyarch posted on their Facebook, they said they had a memorable quote and basically saying never forget Pearl Harbor, because on December 7th, as most of you know, that is when we were attacked at Pearl Harbor. And, you know, it was kind of like, you know, them just saying, you know, this is an important day in history and we should never forget it. But I think there might have been more to it than just that. I think they might have been teasing the next year's Call of Duty, which is kind of a stretch, but I think it's possible, because I went and looked at it, and Treyarch honestly doesn't upload to their Facebook that often. It is possible that they decided to upload to it just because of that day, but at the same time, why wouldn't they do it for the other days as well? It's just, it doesn't all the way add up. And that's basically what my topic is today, is are we possibly going to be seeing a World at War 2 next year instead of a Black Ops 3, which is what I personally have predicted. Right here is what I'm talking about. I get literally no hit markers on that guy because he's just too far away, and you saw how far he was. That was not very far away. But anyway, could we be getting a World at War 2? Now, this is something that's kind of interesting to me, because World at War, I'm sure for most of you, was a very, very popular game. I know it was very popular, and I'm sure a lot of you really enjoyed it, because most of the Treyarch games end up being pretty dang good, especially the older ones. It was also the first one that Zombies was introduced to, so if they did a World at War 2, maybe they could do something extra special for Zombies, since technically it was the franchise that resurrected it, or not resurrected it, kind of, you know, it brought it to life, is more like it. But at the same time, they could still do Black Ops 3 and take it back into the past and, you know, have it to be like a World War II thing. Let me tell you why I'm for this and against it. The reasons I'm for this is because, you know, I loved World at War. It was a great Call of Duty game, and I am definitely all for them going back in time to the older eras of war with the next-gen graphics and the new engines. Well, not new engines. We've been working on the same tweaked engine since I think like CoD 4, which is ridiculous. Come on, Call of Duty, get a new freaking engine. It's not a bad one, but we need a new one. Like, seriously. Most games have a new engine every time their games come out. It's been, what, 11 or 12 Call of Duties, and we still don't have a new engine? Come on. But anyway, so those are the reasons why I'm kind of for it, but there's also reasons that I'm kind of against it. Personally, I feel like if you're going to start a franchise, you should either do 3 or no sequels at all. Like, and this is where Black Ops comes into things. I do not want them to not do a Black Ops 3. I'm okay if they do Black Ops 3 and they have it in the past, or if they have it in the future. I honestly don't care. I'd prefer it to be in the past, but I wouldn't care as long as there is a Black Ops 3. I do not, however, want them to start a World at War 2 and then maybe even finish off that franchise, or go back to Black Ops and do Black Ops 3 a year later, or something like that. But I definitely don't want them to just make World at War 2 and then start another new one. So it's just, you know, Black Ops 2 and then World at War 2, and then they just both end there. That just seems weird to me. Maybe it's just me, but that just seems weird, especially when it comes to our history with Call of Duty. You know, there's Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3, COD 4, and then Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, and then there was Black Ops and Black Ops 2. Ghosts I don't include because it was one of the worst first-person shooters I have ever played. Definitely the worst Call of Duty one I have ever played. Frickin' Infinity Ward, shame on you guys. You made a shitty, shitty, shitty game. The only thing I liked about that game was the crazy ass DLC. Call of Duty is rich as fuck. They need to do more crazy DLC like that. Michael Myers and the Predator, genius ideas. Yeah, kinda crazy, but they can afford to do so. Look right here, I can't freaking call in my bombing run. It keeps telling me it's obstructed. I believe I call an additional bomber, so maybe that's why. But that just doesn't make any sense to me. I have to literally go off the map in a second to freaking call it in. That doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, so that's how Call of Duty has been so far. So for me, it would just be kind of weird if they, they did 2 World at Wars and then 2 Black Ops games and left it at that. That's just strange to me. Maybe it's just me because I have like OCD and I feel like everything needs to be completed, and I feel like 2 games for one series just isn't enough. It just feels weird to me. Well, let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see a World at War 2? Do you want them to continue with the Black Ops franchise? Do you want the next Call of Duty to be in the past? Or do you want it to go or remain in the future, or even go further in the future, which at this point just seems ridiculous because Advanced Warfare is pretty goddamn far in the future. I can't imagine what other stuff they would try to bring to it. And if you do want, regardless of what you want for the time frame of the next Call of Duty, what are you looking forward to most in the next Call of Duty? Me personally, I'm looking forward to Zombies because Treyarch, when Zombies came out in World at War, it was so new, it was so mind blowing, and then Black Ops just made it better. And then Black Ops 2, although I was honestly a little disappointed, there were a couple of the maps that I really, really did love. I remember Mob of the Dead was probably my most anticipated Zombies map ever. When I saw the trailer for that, I started flipping shit and I couldn't wait for it to come out. Let me know what you guys are most excited for next year's Call of Duty. Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. Peace.